Since antiquity, cynicism has regularly been passed over in the annals of schools of philosophy, and Diogenes himself dismissed as a harmless scatterbrain. In the first half of the 2nd century BCE, Hippolytus, compiler of a list of philosophers and author of a treatise on philosophical sects, enumerated 9 schools without mentioning cynicism. Diogenes Laertius, whose biography of Diogenes, composed in the 3rd century CE, is the only one to have come down to us, rightly objected to this omission, emphasizing that cynicism is also a school of philosophy and not, as some say, merely a way of life. The misunderstanding arose in large part from the fact that cynicism is more than a body of doctrine. It is a philosophy of action, of ideas put into effect by its adherents. It does not pretend to the status of a philosophical system. It has no grand intellectual ambitions. Its purpose is a purely practical one, animated by a desire to be immediately comprehensible to all people, educated or uneducated. The cynic, therefore, cannot be a scholar detached from what he speculates about. He must be an agent, the exemplar of his own convictions. In addition to being reproached for a lack of theoretical sophistication, Diogenes and his followers were regularly accused of immorality. Cicero, though he approved of Diogenes' emphasis on free speech and independence of mind in relation to personal life, was by no means the first in a long line of critics who charged that the Cynic philosophy must be rejected in relation to social life, since its advocacy of shamelessness undermined moral sensibility and all that is upright and honourable. In the eyes of the ancients, then, by denying the dignity and function of philosophy, Diogenes brought about his own downfall and that of cynicism as well. The fact that in everyday language the term cynicism came to designate not the school descended from Diogenes, but an attitude based on the rejection of hypocrisy and a mistrust of social conventions and received ideas, has done a disservice to the philosophical tradition of cynicism by unjustly restricting the meaning and scope of its ideas.